manganese and is among the top 10 countries globally for these ores. Some of the mineral products which falls under the purview of the CAPEXL are bulk mineral and ores, natural stone products and processed minerals. The mineral sector, which operates in a unique ecosystem having a large population as stakeholders in areas surrounded by pristine ecology, ensuring environmental sustainability through responsible mining. While improving performance standards, it is therefore a major development and policy priority for the mining sector. However, India's mineral exports has faced severe challenges to obtain speedy clearance from the grant of lease to renewal, environmental clearance, pollution control clearance, etc. The government is trying to revitalize the Indian mineral sector, especially in the context of the changing global scenario. CAPEXL exports. CAPEXL products exports grew by 11.59% in 2018 as compared with 2017. If we consider panel-wise exports of panels showed a growth in 2018, except the other vegetable materials, OVM panel. According to them, the principal export market for shellac wax was Germany and Nigeria in 2018. In case of lac dyes, India's export markets in 2018 were Korea and Taipei Chinese. CAPEXL exports valued at 218.20 million in July 19 registered a positive growth of 23.64% as compared to exports made in July 2018. As compared to exports made in June 2019, exports in July 2019 have increased by 18.87%. Cumulative exports made during April-July 1920 show an increase of 14.88% as compared to the cumulative exports of April-July 2018-19. Highest growth of exports is recorded in panel, vegetable, saps and extracts, which is 51.99%. India can now boast of a globally recognized forest certification scheme developed specifically for the Indian forests. In fact, forest-based industries in India, particularly those for paper, boards, plywood, medium-density fiberboard, furniture and handicrafts, etc., have been pushing for forest certification to enhance their market accessibility to Western markets, including European Union and the USA. Recently, a Geneva-based non-profit organization decided to endorse the certification standard for Sustainable Forest Management, SFM, developed by Network for Certification and Conservation of Forests, NCCF, an India non-profit organization, as several developed countries have put trade restrictions on import of non-certified timber, non-timber forest products and food-based goods into their countries. Getting sustainable forest management certificates has become mandatory for exports. In fact, forest-based industries in India, particularly those for papers, boards, plywood, medium-density fiberboard, furniture and handicrafts, have been pushing for forest certification to enhance their market accessibility to the Western markets, including the EU and USA. There are several emerging opportunities. For example, the total world herbal trade is currently assessed at $120 billion. India's share in the global export of herbs and herbal products can be enhanced. It is a huge opportunity. The export of herbs and value-added extracts of medicinal herbs are gradually increasing over the years. The government can come out with more incentives for ease of doing business so that MSMEs are encouraged to adopt best policies and practices which will help them in the long run. In turn, MSMEs can then do value addition to become policy compliant and not take it just as a cost. Once they do so, it will help them to become more competitive in the future. To encourage adoption of the program, the government can create the right incentives such as the fast-track clearance process, example for approvals for expansion for certified units. Exporters seek clarity on MEIS for certain categories of products that overlap between plastics and textile sectors. We look forward to the finalization of our RODTEP as part of the new foreign trade policy at the earliest. In sync with the Honorable Prime Minister's Vision 2022 for increasing India's exports in key sectors, the intention is to make 5th Cap India 2019 bigger than ever before.